A very good afternoon, dear students of class 5. Today I am here with a very important topic from your English grammar. We have come into the section B part. We have completed A and B. Now we have C, that is letter writing. I am sure you are waiting for this topic because this is one of the sure question to be coming for the final exam. So we are not so late. Once I make you to understand how to write a letter, we have nothing to learn by heart, but only we have to keep in mind a few points, the format of the letters. So thereafter we can write by yourself. No, we make it by our way of writing. So in order to make you to understand what is a letter writing, you have already heard this in class 4. The must have been already done last year, I remember. But all the same, I will introduce this lesson, this topic first. So the first video will be of introduction part. Thereafter, I will explain to you the format of the letters one by one. So once we learn this, it will be very easy for you to write any letter which is asked of you to write. So if you see, letter writing nowadays is not a common thing. No, nobody think of handwritten letter. Since we are at the school, it is compulsory that we have to write application letters. So all of us have to write letters at one time or the other. No, most of the time we know one or the other time we have to write. We have to write letters to our parents, relatives, friends when we are away from home. So, and these are known as informal letters. Informal letters like friendly letters that we convey our regards and our little bit of problems or our goodwill that we convey to our own people. So these are known as informal letters. And then sometime we have to write an application. When we are students, we have to write an application to our principal asking for the leave or any other matter. And when we grow up, when we little more we grow up, we have to write various kinds of letters, applications. And that mostly we have to write to the officials, official issues which are very personal to us. And they are not personal. Personal letters are the informal letters. So they are not very personal but official letters. So these are known as formal letters. These are applications or any other issues that come up. We write for the information and we have to get some information or request. We require an official letter and these are known as formal letters. Only while we write these letters, we have to remember few points. If you pay attention to these points, then it is easy for us to write. First and foremost, we have to recognize whether when the question comes, whether it is an informal letter or a formal letter. From the question, we have to make it out. According to that, we have to craft the letter and edit the letter or write the letter. So if you see in your book page 139, we have an introduction to the letter writing. Just we will go through that together. Thereafter, I will give you another video with explaining the format of the letters. Okay, kindly open page 139 from your English grammar book. So, there is no better means of communicating with people at a distance than through a letter. So, there is a better specified message we can be passed on through a writing a letter. Communication by telephone or wireless or internet may be faster. It can be faster, but it lacks permanence. Permanence means clarity or correct fact, correct message. When we write, cannot be changed. No, that we have to write exactly. We write, and it is even kept as a very precious way. We keep it. A letter is always there to refer to. No, we file and keep, so we refer back. Now, whether it is a personal letter or whether it is an official letter, we do it, because we know that there are two types of letters. There are that is a official letter, they are formal letter, and writing to the friends and relatives, they are informal letters. So a letter is always there to refer. No, sometimes we have given an application, thereafter we have to refer back, then we file and keep it. Sometimes even personal letters, when we get letter from, when we are away from our parents, we get from our parents or friends, we very nicely we keep it, and sometimes now and then we take it. This and olden times it happens. Nowadays all are very fast moving world we are, so we have WhatsApp, all the Facebook, all that. Otherwise, in the olden times, the people used to keep so precious some letters, whether it is friendly letters, whether it is a parents' letters, whether it is a lover's letter, whatever it is, they used to keep and now and then read and cherish. So all that has almost passed, but the letters of application or official letters are still existing, and it has to be written by hand to for the formal way of moving in this world, and for the especially for the business work. Okay, now you can refresh your memory by reading a letter after a long time. So as I told you, we refresh the memories. Yes, somebody has written, and over we read it and cherish those memories. Moreover, the letter has a personal touch. So the person himself, it comes from the heart of a person, and it has a personal touch. Written by hand, since each handwriting is unique in character, projecting the personality of the writer. So each person writing letter is unique, different, and it is project the personality of the person, of the one who is writing. A good letter fosters cordial relations with persons and firms. So cordial relationship, what kind of relationship we have towards that particular person to whom we are writing the letter. On to the next page, we have 140. Letters may be classified, as I told you, according to the objectives, according to the motivations, according to the objectives, the types, into personal letters and business letters, official letters and friendly letters, or formal letters and informal letters. In both types, credit is given for knowledge of how to set out the formal elements of the letter, that is like addresses, date, greetings, etc. However, more marks are awarded for tone, that is appropriateness of the language, of the purpose of the letter, the subject matter and the expression, etc. of the letter. So whether it is a formal or informal, whether it is a business or personal, so all depend upon the language of the purpose of the letter. According to that, the clarity remains. So informal letters are personal letters, as I told you. Letters to relations, friends, colleagues or acquaintances are called personal letters. These have a simple informal style. The subject of such letters are invitation, request, apology, congratulations, postponement, inquiry, sympathy, thanksgiving and conveying news. So these are the personal letters. Under the category of personal letters, all these are coming. Then for the sake of convenience, we shall consider such letters under two aspects, the layout and the subject matter. So the layout and the subject matter, in this, according to the convenience, we consider. Now, layout of a personal letter. Address of the writer is written at the top of right hand corner of the page in the traditional format, and at the left hand corner of the page in the box type format, which is being followed nowadays. So the right hand writing the address is no more now. We always write, nowadays we follow the left hand side one, that box format. Do not put your name above the address. You may put a comma at the end of each line of the address and a full stop at the end of the last line. So even every year, according to the board, ICSE board, you see, you people are small ones, so we are not very strict in following exactly that. But as you go to the higher class from 9th above, you have to follow exactly the ICSE board format of the letters. So we are learning also same thing. We are going to do that only, and we are not going to be very, very strict with that. But you have to, first and foremost, once you have to learn to write the letters, it is easy for you to follow the board pattern. So same way, date of the letter is written directly below the address. So this format I will be explaining to you once again in another video, and we have some letters for you to read and understand, and then I'll give you some homework for writing the letters. So the most important thing is that you should know the format exactly, because students, even the format, there is a division of the marks. Even you have written the format first part, address, everything is right also, you will get the mark. It's like a maths correction. At least some follow-up mark you will get. So the body is not very good, less mark, but if you have written the address and the rest of the salutation, everything, you will get at least some mark. So it is important that exactly the format you should learn and follow it. Thank you.